Good morning, guys. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So, today, let us understand combining queries, which is part of Power Query, right? And combining queries are nothing but your joins and the union all. These topics actually from SQL. SQL means need not be SQL Server. It can be SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, DB2, Teradata, Sybase, any SQL or RDBMS tool, when you learn it, you will be able to understand joins topic. Joins is very important topic, as well as union and union all. Both of them are important. Union and joins. Now, let me quickly open Power BI desktop, which is a on-premises software, right? So whichever be the software that you have installed in your computer, that is on-premises. On-premises means you need to buy the software, you need to install the software in your own laptop, right? We are not buying the software, which is a free software, but you need to install in order to use this. So this is my Power BI desktop software, which is on-premises software, and click on transform data. I wanted to get some data. Click on Excel workbook. I wanted to use, let us say, employee data set. Click on open. I wanted to take a department table and employee table. I wanted to load the data, right? So I have two tables. So these tables are nothing but queries. So according to Power BI, these are tables are nothing but queries. How many tables you have? How many queries you have? You have two queries or two tables, right? Now, I wanted to tell you one important concept in Power Query, that is combining the data, right? Combining has two options: merging queries, appending queries. Merging is called as a joins, appending is called as union or union all. Okay. So these two are SQL concept. SQL means what? RDBMS concept or database management system concepts. So these are very important concept. Whenever you learn SQL, I would have, taught this concept. So I think 36 videos are available in SQL, right? If you watch these videos, and one of the topic is joins and union all. So after watching SQL, you will be able to find out one more folder called TSQL. Okay, so this is advanced SQL, right? So in this, I think you have 25 more videos are there. You must complete all these things without fail. And you should not be worried at all if you're not able to understand, revisit multiple times. And if you're not able to understand, connect with me one to one. I will be able to give you some more examples so that you can capture the things. Without SQL, without data, IT industry does not exist. Remember this point forever in your life. Okay. Without SQL, IT industry does not exist. Artificial intelligence will not work. Your robotics will not work. Nothing is going to work. Remember that point forever. Data is, a currency for the entire world. If I lose money, I will be able to get the money. But if I lose my data, I will not be able to get the data. So data is wealth today. Data is very important for the companies, right? So understand the importance of data. If you know SQL very well, you can be there in the IT industry another 100 years, I'm telling you. But if you don't know this, leaving this and, understanding or learning a lot of other topics is completely useless. Clear? You don't get a lot of, job opportunities because skills are not very good. So always you need to concentrate on this. So the first concept I'm going to be talking today from the skill is joins and union statements. Let me tell you what are joins. Joins are called as merging queries in Power BI. Union is called as appending queries in Power BI. These are SQL concepts. So joins types in SQL, we have these many joins, but the first question is why joins is important, right? So why joins is important is very, very important. First question you need to ask, why joins? That is the first question, right? So this is a SQL topic. SQL means what? Any RDBMS. Why joins means to get the get the data from multiple tables. Okay. Why joins means what is the answer? To get the data from the multiple tables, we use joins. Very simple, right? This is the answer. But a couple of things you need to understand. Point number one, we must have we must have a common column to join the data. So this is very, very important to join the tables. So what is the first point? We must have a common column to join the tables. If you don't have the common column, you will not be able to join the data. In SQL, maximum 255 tables can be joined. So these are the 2 points that you need to understand. Now, I wanted to give you two tables. Let me create these two tables. One is called department ID, department table. So you have a department number and a department name. Department number, sales department and accounts department. So we have, let us say, auditing department and we have purchase department. Like that, we have couple of departments in an organization. So there is a table called department table, right? Very, very simple table I have created. Then one more table. So we are going to be creating employee ID, employee name, employee salary, and this is the one more table I'm going to be creating. For example, Soumya joined in this company. So HR is going to be entering Soumya data. You're not going to be entering your data, right? Who's going to be entering the data in the tables? HR team, right? So salary is $10,000. Let us say Avinash is joined in this company, his salary is $12,000, right? Like that, we have, let us say, Dinky is joined in this company. Let us say the salary is some $14,000. Like that, a lot of people have joined in this, right? Aman joined, let us say, $12,000. So these two tables are available in my, uh, let me, create them in SQL, or maybe these two tables are available in your simple Excel sheets. Now, data is available, tables are available. Now, the first question, somebody asked, by looking at the data, I wanted to know how many employees working for sales department. Can you answer this question? You have the data, you have the data. I wanted to know how many employees are working or who is working. Simply, how many or who is working for a sales department. Can you tell me who's working for the sales department? Do you have any clue? Or the next question I'll ask you. Uh, what is the department for Aman? You tell me what is the department for this guy? Or what is the department for this guy? Or what is the department for this employee? Do you have any clue? Even though department table is available, employee table is available, still lot of questions cannot be answered, right? So what is it is missing? Something is missing. Something is now here. Common column is missing. We do not have where this employee is working. That kind of information is missing here. So for that, what I'm going to be using, I'm going to be taking some information, department and number. I'm going to be keeping it here. So this is what is called a common column. Soumya is working for the department number 40. Okay. So whenever you recruit, your HR has to fill the data. So which department you recruited for? Avinash is working for department number 20, right? And Dinky is working for department number, let us say 20, and this is a 30. Now, how many people are there in the sales department? Sales department is there, but recruitment is not yet done. So nobody is working in the sales department as of now. In accounts department, who's working? Accounts department, Avinash and these two people are working, and 30, Aman is working for the auditing department, and then number 40, Soumya is working for the purchase department, like that. So if you have the common column, then only you will be able to retrieve the data from both tables. Because normally, what are the department number, what is the department name, you can ask. Or when you go to this table, what is the salary, and like something like that, you can ask how many people are working, what is the employee number for Soumya, what is the employee number for Avinash, you can ask. But I want to ask questions using two tables. This table I'm going to be using, this tables I'm going to be using questions like who's working for sales department. That means I have to join the data based on this table and this table. If you wanted to join the data, common column has to be there. At the time of creating a table, SQL developers will be having this kind of a designing. This is a primary key. This is a primary key. This common column will be a foreign key here. If you know SQL, so this will be foreign key. If you don't know what is a foreign key, you must watch my SQL videos. You can understand. As of now, you can understand this is a common column. But in technically speaking, which is a primary key, which is a foreign key, if you don't know now, it is no issue at all. You must know that you need to have a common column to join the tables, right? Because of this common column only, we will be able to know where Soumya is working, where Avinash is working, or how many people are working for accounts department, how many people are working for auditing department, and list the employees who are working for the purchase department. All these questions can be answered because you are retrieving the data from the multiple tables. Clear? So in this case, we must use joins. That is what all of them are SQL joins. SQL means RDBMS joins. Clear? So what are the types of the joins in SQL? What are the types of joins in SQL? SQL means Oracle, MySQL, Teradata, SQL Server, everywhere same concept. Who invented SQL language or SQL concept invented by which company? I have told you it is invented by IBM. Okay. SQL is invention of IBM company, right? So who invented C language? Do you know? Who invented C language? Anybody knows? So Dr. Dennis Ritchie, right? So where is he working? There's invention of Bell Laboratories, Bell Labs, US. Invention of this company. Clear? So SQL is invention of what? IBM company. So who invented this SQL? Doctor, I have told you in the sequel, right? EF code. Correct. EF code working for IBM company. This guy invented. Now tell me who invented Hadoop. Hadoop invention, big data. Big data, large amount of data if I want to store. Or before that, who invented data warehousing? So somebody has to invent, right? Who invented this? Any idea? You watch my videos. Who
Dr.
invented
T.
Hadoop? Hmm?
Dog cutting.
Data warehousing. So father of data warehouse, you can just Google it, you will come to know who invented this. Bill Enman. Okay, he's the guy. You watch my videos, I will be able to talk about this guy. Bill Enman invented this. Okay, so father of data warehouse, Bill Enman, and like that, Dr. Bill Enman. Hadoop to store large amount of data, right? Who invented this? Invention started with the Google, right? Later, it is got released by Apache Foundation Company, right? And you have nowadays Spark and Scala. People are using that, right? This is also Apache company. So big data, if you want to store and retrieve it, today Spark and Scala. So these people, Apache people are, released to store big amount of data. Hadoop, I was talking about, when you have a big data, Hadoop can be used, right? People are not using Hadoop today. People are going to be using what today? Spark and Scala. On top of that, we have Databricks. Okay. Databricks is invented by Dr. Ali. So to handle large amount of data, so you need to have a large amount of hardware, right? When you install, when you get the Databricks, so Databricks can give you a large amount of hardware from the cloud systems. Clear? Otherwise, you need to buy your own computers and you need to install Spark and Scala on top of that so that you can, keep the big data and try to store the data, process the data. So all these things were very, very difficult, right? So Databricks is invented in 2012, right? So this has got invented in uh, 2009, I think. This got invented in 2003, but released into the market 2006. Data warehousing is concept released in 1990s. SQL is released when? 1970s, right? C language, so 1960s. Before C language, you know what is the language? Language called A. Language called A released in 1940s and a language called B released 1950s. So they failed. Then language C got introduced, right? So Charles Babbage invented computer in 1920. This is invention of the computer Charles Babbage in 1920. So that time, if you wanted to work with the computer, there is a language called binary language, right? People were using only ones and zeros to communicate with the computer. It was very, very difficult for them. So they wanted to have English like a language. The first invention was language called A. Before that, lot of other languages came. So the first language called A released in 1940, and after that language called B released in 1950s, and it was having a lot of issues. Then we got C language in 1960s. It gave you bigger English like a language. But even C has a lot of language, a lot of issues, and the next language called Advanced C is got released. Clear? So Advanced C language got released. So this Advanced C language is called as a C++ language. Okay, C++ means it is nothing but a C which is advanced, right? So it got released in 1970s. Clear? So similar to advanced C or similar to C++, lot of other languages nowadays we have, that is Java. It is similar to your advanced C or C++. Or today we have a .NET, or people are talking about C Sharp .NET, or even Python. Okay, Python is launched, I think, 1980s, not a new language. So Python and a .NET or Java, all of them are similar to your advanced C or similar to your C++. Clear? So these are called OOPS-oriented languages, object oriented programming systems. OOPS. Okay, so these are called functional language. So since you don't know what is OOPS and what is a functional language, don't worry about it. So it is going to be giving you some kind of a benefits, but there are a lot of disadvantages with the C language. That is the reason immediately advanced C is released. The name is called C++. Clear? It is nothing but advanced C. Similar to this, we have now today Java. Java is more popular. .NET we had, it is also more popular. Even Python is also similar to your C++ only. It is nothing but advanced C, and all of them are OOPS languages, object-oriented languages. And then to store the data, all these things are available. All of them are the, storing data. All these are processing the data. Clear? Chal. Now, what are the types of the joins we have? We have the first one is called, what is the first one called? Inner join, right? It is also called as a equi-join. It is also called as equi-join, or people will be calling this as a natural join, or it is also called as simple join. Inner join, equi-join, or natural or simple join. The next one is called as a not cross join, outer join, right? In outer join, you have three varieties: left outer join, right outer join, then you have full outer join. This is the second one. Third one is called cross join. It is also called as a Cartesian product. Okay. The fourth one is called as a self join. So these are the joins in SQL, right? These are the joins in SQL. SQL means what? SQL Server, Oracle, Sybase, whenever you learn. So these are types of joins: inner join, outer join, cross join, or Cartesian product, or self join. Let me talk about first what is inner join. Let me use the paint. So I want to let me just create data set A, create data set B. I'm going to be creating two data sets. Simple things, data set, nothing but a table in your SQL language. So this is a table A. This is what is called table B, right? In your mathematics, you would have used set theory: set A, set B, A union B, A intersection B, A minus B, B minus A. Do you understand? Do you remember all those things? You would have learned in your elementary mathematics, right? Before fifth class, you would have learned, right? Set A, set B, A intersection B, B intersection A. Joins are nothing but those concepts only, right? I'm going to be talking about this is data set A, or a table A, or set A. I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have a null. This is my data, or you can say data set A or a set A. This will be 1, 2, 3, 3, and I have 6, 7, null and null. This is my data. I have two tables, or you have two sets. Set A, set B is there. This is my data. I wanted to understand the matching data. 1 and 1 is matching. This is matched data. And 2 and 2 is also getting matched. This is also matched data. 3 and 3 is also matched. And this 3 and this 3 also getting matched. 4, there is no matching data. For 5, there is no matching data. 6, there is no matching data. For 7, there is no matching data here. And what about null? Null means a blank data. So null cannot match with the null. When you say like that, it is completely wrong. Okay. Null cannot match with one more null because null means a blank. Null means a blank. So null does not equals to one more null. Remember. So you cannot compare null and null. Null does not equals to one more null. Null cannot be comparable. Why? Null means a blank. Instead of putting it a blank, technology team will be calling a null. You need to have something there. So they said null. Null data means a blank data, right? God means nobody. God is, But when you say God is a blank, you don't understand. You'll say God is Allah, God is Jesus, God is like Krishna, God is Ram. So you give some shape to that, right? So don't, God doesn't have any shape. God doesn't have anything like that. Or null means it doesn't no shape, nothing, blank. Zero is the null. Zero is the null. Zero is the value. Null means a blank data, unknown data. Remember this blank data, unknown data is called as a null data. Null is not a no, null is not a zero. Remember this. Chalo. So now I wanted to understand what is the inner join. What is the inner join? Inner join means according to SQL matching data. Very simple. Inner join means what? It is completely matching data. So what is the matching data we're talking about? 1 and 1 is matching. 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3. This 3 is going to be repeating because this 3 is there. 3 will be getting repeated. 4, 5 null, 6, 7 null will not come. Inner join means simply matched rows. That's it. From the two data sets. This is what is called inner join or equi-join or simple join. Very simple. Joins are not at all complex if you understand it clearly. Inner join means what? Matching rows from the both data sets. But what about outer join? Outer join will be your matching data plus your unmatched data. In outer join, the first one is called left outer join. What is left outer join? Left outer join will be your matching data. What is matching data? 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 3. Your matching data plus unmatched data from the left data set. Now you assume A is the left data set, B is the right data set. Now 4, 5 null is the unmatched data from the left data set. So those values will come. Clear? So you will be able to get these three values are nothing but unmatched data. So this is what is called your left outer join. So left outer join will be matching data plus unmatched data from the left data set. You don't have 4 does not have anything here. So you don't have anything here. If you don't have anything, it will be blank. Blank means null. You don't have any matching data, it will be blank. Blank means null. So null, you don't, have this null because this null is something different. This null is something different. It cannot match with this null. If you don't have anything, we are going to be writing null here. So this is what is called left outer join. It will be matching data plus unmatched data from the left data set. Clear? What is the now right join? Right join will be your matching data that you know, right? Your matching data and unmatched data from the right data set. What is the right data set? B 6, 7 null null. So you have 6, 7 and null and null. So this side you don't have anything, you will be able to get null, and this side you don't have anything, you will be able to get null. This side you don't have anything, you will be able to get null. So this is what is called unmatched data from the right data set. You have 6, 7 and null null. So this will be right join. Right join will be matching data, that is inner join data plus unmatched data from the what your right data set. The last one will be, I need not tell you, it is full outer join or you can say full join, right? Full outer join or it will be full join. Full join again, it will be matching data from both data sets. Unmatched data from the both data sets. You have 4, 5, then you have null and you have 6, 7, null and null. So like that, you got to understand. So this side, you have to get the null. So because you don't have any matching data this side, it will be from this also, you will be able to get a null this side, right? So you don't have any matching data this side, you will be able to get nulls. Okay. This will be matching data and unmatched data from the both data sets. That is what is called your full outer join. Clear? So left outer join, right outer join, full outer join will give you matching data plus unmatched data together. Am I clear? Inner join is always smaller join because the number of rows are very, very limited. Why? Only matching data. So inner join always give you matching data. Outer join always give you matching data plus unmatched data from the left data set. It is left outer join. Matching data plus unmatched data from the right data set. Full outer join will give you matching data and unmatched data from the both data set. It is left table data, it is a right table data, right? So which joins are bigger? Inner join is bigger, outer join is bigger means outer join is bigger. Why? It is going to be giving you matching data plus unmatched data together. So in mathematical terms, inner join is subset of a outer join. Subset means smaller. Clear? Mathematical world. So outer join is bigger than the inner join. In mathematical world, we'll say outer join is superset of inner join. Clear? Outer join is superset of inner join. That means outer join is bigger, inner join is smaller. Why? Inner join always gives you matching data only. Outer join can give you matching data plus unmatched data also. Are you clear? So these are the SQL inner join, SQL outer join. So let me just go. Let me talk about what are the joins in Power BI. So Power BI also, why joins in Power BI? To get the data from the multiple tables. But in Power BI, you have a few uh, this one. So let me go and write Power BI joins. To get the data from multiple tables, we use joins. We must have a common column to join the tables. Maximum two tables can be joined in Power BI. That is one more condition. SQL has how many tables we can join? 255 tables can be joined at a time. Okay. But in Power BI, maximum two tables can be joined in Power BI. That is one more thing. Now, types of joins in SQL, these are, four, but in Power BI, right? Types of joins in Power BI, you have inner, outer, cross, self, and one more you have, that is left anti-join, and you have right anti-join. These are the extra two joins which are available, right? So these are the two extra joins are available in Power BI. You have inner join, outer join, cross join, self join. Two are extra, left anti-join, right anti-join. What is left anti? What is right anti? Let me explain. So we will be able to get unmatched data, right? This is unmatched data. And this is also unmatched data, right? If you wanted to get a pure unmatched data, so these are pure unmatched data. So this will be your this is our left anti join is this join only. Okay, this will be your right anti. That's it. Okay, what is left anti? What is right anti? Means if you need pure unmatched data from the left join, so that is left anti. After right join, if you get pure unmatched data, that is right anti join. Clear? So left join will be matching data, unmatched data. What is left anti? Pure unmatched data. Okay. So yeah, we can do that. Venn diagrams, you can easily write it. So this is what is called left anti, right anti. All these things you can easily understand. We can, use your Venn diagrams in mathematics, right? A intersection B, B intersection A. So A minus B, B minus A. So those Venn diagrams also you can use because those are mathematics, right? So this is a sequel. I'm not drawing that, but in your Google, many people will be teaching SQL concept using those Venn diagrams. Clear? So if you go to Google, you will be able to find out SQL joins example. When you say, they will give you lot of you will be able to find out some examples there, some diagrams. Left join, where is the diagrams? We don't have any diagram here, but you will be able to find out अरे यार. You can just Google it, you will be able to find out those diagrams and everything. Okay. Yeah, these are left table, right table. These are Venn diagrams, right? So I'm not using this, but you will be able to understand very, very easily like this also, right? So that is also diagrammatically, you will be able to understand join types. It is join matching data. You will be able to get common data. That is this data, right? So like this left join will be matching data plus this data, left table data. Right join will be this matching data and right table data, like that. So full join will be complete data from both tables, left table data, right table data, plus this will be your matching data. Like that, you will be able to understand.
I have a
Okay.
question here.
Yeah.
There should be three types of joins:
What is that?
right join, left join, and inner join.
No, it is
There
not
should be
three types. The types of joins like this. These are the types of joins: inner join, outer join, cross join, self join. Inside outer join, you have left and right and full. This is not a separate type. Okay. So this is the right way of saying it. So we discussed about inner join. We spoken about outer join, left and right full we have discussed. And we have also discussed left anti, right anti. Now let me talk about cross join, right? So I wanted to take and explain one more, that is cross join or Cartesian product. I have a data set A, I have a data set B. I wanted to take A and I have data set B. I have some data 1, 2, 3 null. I have some data, let us say -10 and 2 and null and 0. I have some data here, right? This is my data. I have 4 rows there. I have 4 rows here. I wanted to talk about cross join, or it is also called as a Cartesian product. It is also called as a Cartesian product. So this is going to be very heavily used, very heavily used in the industry. So here we do not need common column. So normally we'll say common column is required to join the data, right? Common column is not required, not needed. That is the point here. To join the data, we supposed to have the common column, but common column is not at all required. That is the point here. Okay. Cross join is also called as a Cartesian product. So the point here, common column is not required. So how it is going to be? Let me tell you. So 1 is going to be matching with -10. 1 is going to be matching with 2. 1 is going to be matching with null. 1 is going to be matching with 0. Again, 2 -10, 2 and 2 and 2 and null and 2 and 0 also. And 3, 2 -10, 3 to 2 and 3 to null and 3 to 0. And null to -10 and null to 2 and null to null and null to 0 also. So I told you common column is not required. Matching is not required at all, right? So how do you get the data? How many rows you will be able to get it here? So number of rows, we have 4 rows multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Number of rows will be 16 rows in your cross join. So number of rows in first table, number of rows in first table multiplied by, okay, number of rows in first table multiplied by number of rows in second table. That is the point. So there is no need of common column here at all. It will be output of your cross join. Okay. So there is no common column required. So that is the point. If you have 100 100 values here, if you have 10, 100 into 10, you will be able to get 1000 combination, 1000 rows. Clear? So where exactly we're going to be using a cross join? So you need to understand real-time use case, right? Where exactly we're going to be using. I will give you one example. So this is a real-time use case. I have a students table. I have a students table, right? And I have a subject table. For example, all you people have taken, for example, we have John here, we have Avi here, we have, let us say, Ramya here. So couple of students have taken couple of subjects. PBA you have taken, SQL you have taken, let us say Python you have taken, like that. I wanted to know, or SSIS also you have taken. I wanted to know what are the marks for the John in Power BI? What are the marks for SQL in John? Like that, you wanted to know John Python marks, John Power BI marks, John SSIS marks, Avinash Power BI marks, Avi SQL marks, Avi Python marks, Avi Avinash SSIS, Ramya. Like that, I wanted to get 4 combinations. Clear? So yesterday also I spoken about one more example. So do you see the combinations here? So total 3 into 4, 4 combination. Throughout 3 into 4, 12 rows you're going to be getting. So this will be your matrix. This will be, cross join will be your matrix. How? It will be like this. So you have a students here, right? And you have the subject SQL, Power BI, and the Python, right? So you'll say John, and you say Avinash, you have Ramya, right? You will be able to write the marks here. Let us say 89 out of 100, 90 out of 100, let us say 76 out of 100. Now it will be 78 out of 100, 88 out of 100, and 99 out of 100. Ramya marks will be 67 out of 100 and 56 out of 100 and 88 out of 100, or some 56 out of 100. Now tell me, what is this? It is nothing but your matrix. So cross join is your matrix. Clear? I have given you one more example yesterday. Let me give you that example. I have a model of the car. I have a year, right? So we are talking about what is the model of the car and what is the year number of the car. Now model, I was talking about Ford and BMW, and I'm talking about Kia cars in year 2010 and 2012. Now tell me, these two are two data sets. So I wanted to get the combinations of Ford sales in 2010, Ford sales in 2011, BMW sales in 2010, BMW sales in 2011, Kia sales in 2010, Kia sales in 2012. So this is a cross join data. Do you understand? Now, when you go back and try to write here, you will be writing like this, a model, and you will be able to write 2010 data and the 2011 data. You will be able to say Ford car, and BMW car, and you have Kia car. So this is one data set. This is one more data set. We will be able to get all combination Ford 2010, Ford 2011, BMW 2010, BMW 2011. So cross join is nothing but your matrix data. What is a cross join? Cross join is your cross tab data. Clear? Or it is your matrix data. Remember, it is your matrix data, cross join data. If you understand like that, otherwise you will be saying cross join something different, matrix something different, x axis, y axis something different. You don't understand. So this is how you should be able to understand cross join, heavily used in the in the IT industry. This is what is called pivot data. Okay, matrix data, pivot data, cross tab data, cross join data. You can see the cross tab means from here only it came. And Cartesian product it is also called as. Yeah, am I clear? So this is one more use case or the advantage of a inner join or cross join. So we discussed about inner join, outer join, cross join. So I will be able to talk about self join tomorrow, but I'll show you how this can be implemented in your Power BI, right? How we can implement in your Power BI. Let me tell you, joins types in Power BI are six: inner join, outer join, cross, self join, left anti, right anti, non-matched from the left side table or unmatched date from the right side table. So inner outer cross self join we're going to be talking about in tomorrow's class. Remaining things I have told you practically I'm going to be showing now. Joins are pretty much important and lot of complexity also will be there in the joins. Okay. So now I want to give you one demo in Power BI. Let me open Power BI. So I have taken which table? I want to load employee table data. Now, employee table data I have loaded. In this, I have taken department table, employee table. You have to have common column. What is the common column? Department number here in the employee table. And here also you have a department number. So you have 10, 20, 30, 40, up to 90 departments are available, right? Now, the same data is going to be there here. So if you understand what is the data it is missing, some people does not have any department. What is the meaning of this? These people, no department for Anushka, no department for this guy. What is the meaning if I don't have any department? So people who do not have a department called as bench people. Many people will be telling you, I'm working for Accenture company, but I am on a bench today. That means no department is allocated, no project is allocated. So if you don't have any department, you are on the bench. Okay, that is the meaning. So how many people are working for the bench? That means they don't have any department. They'll go to your office, they'll be sitting in the library, only reading the books or writing the examinations. They don't get any specific department allocated. So those people will be having null as a department number. So these guys are bench people. This is unmatched data, right? So this guy is also not working for anything. So department, not total, how many people are there? 35 people are there. Out of 35 people, only 33 people are matching data. Two people are unmatched data. You can understand. In the employee table, 33 matching rows because two rows are not matching nulls. Clear? You can understand two rows are unmatched data in this table. Now, if you go to department table, how many rows are there? 10, 20, total 9 rows are there. But all these are available here. Let me just check. All these are available or not? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 is missing, 90 is missing. Two numbers are missing here. 70 department is not there, 90 department is not there in the list. You verify. So that means what department is there, but employees are not recruited in these two departments. You have two departments. What is 70 and 90? 70 means 70 only, right? So you don't have 70 here, 70 and 90. When you go 70 testing department, 90 maintenance. So these two departments are available. So no working people are available. These two are the unmatched data. These two are unmatched data because no matching element is available there. No matching element is available. So in this table, you have 9 rows, but only 7 rows are matching and 2 rows are unmatched data. So you can easily understand when you have a small amount of data, but when you have a 1 million data here, when you have a 10 million data, you will not be able to understand very, very easily. It will become very, very complex. Joins will become very complex when you have a large amount of data. In the companies, you don't see 10 rows, 20 rows. You will be having millions of data. Okay. Now I wanted to go here, click on merging queries as new. I would like to join the data because common column I have a department number. Using this, I can perform the data. So go click on this merging queries. Any table you can take first, any table you can take later. I'm going to be taking employee table first, department table later, or you can take vice versa. What is a common column? Common column is department ID, department ID. Now, what are the types? I will say inner only matching data. Have you seen? Now, OK button is ready. Now click on OK. You have employee data, you have all the data, but this will be employee inner join department table. So press enter. You have all the data here. So when you go, you have to get the data from the department table. Sit, click on this, remove this. I'm able to get all the data from there. Now, these are the people working for this department. Now, department ID is here. Department ID, it is also there, right? So, based on this department, what is the department name? 20 means what? 20 means accounts department. Like that, totally matching the data. I told you 33 rows. Why? Because in this, we have 35 rows, but 2 is unmatched data. So, remaining 33 rows, we got it. From here, this and this, when you join, matching data only 33 rows. So that is inner join data. So the next one I wanted to go and create is after inner join, let us say left outer join. I take employee table first, department table later. You can take anything first, anything later. So which one I need to use? Left outer join, left outer. So OK button is not enabled. Why? Because you need to choose common column. This is the common column, common column. Which is the left table, which is the right table? First table will be left table. Second table will be right table. Now in this, all matching data from employee department table will come. Unmatched data from the employee table will come because it is a left outer join. Right? OK button, you need to have it. So you need to write the join name. I'm saying employee left join department. Now go to the end, open the table and get the data. All the data you should be able to get it. You can get 35 rows. You can see 2 rows are unmatched data. So this data is unmatched data because these people does not have any department bench people too. Remaining 33 people have the departments. Clear? So you will be able to understand all the data here. Now this will be employee left join with this. The next one is the right join. So same thing. I will take employee table first, department table later. Now right join or right outer join. So common column you need to choose. So click on OK. So you need to rename. So what is the rename? It will be your right. Right means what? It is matching data, unmatched data from the right table. Let me just expand this table. Now you see unmatched data you will be able to find out here from the right table. 70 and 90 departments, no employee names, no employee city, nothing is there. So 70 and 90 departments are completely blank. What are they? Testing and maintenance. Clear? You have matching data plus you have unmatched data. 2 rows are available. So this is what is called employee right join department. The next one will be full join, right? You take employee table first. You can take any table first. There is no problem at all. Full outer join. Why OK button is not enabled? Common column, you did not select it. Select this common column. Click on OK. Now expand the column. So expand the columns. Matching data 33. Unmatched 2 plus 2 total 37 rows. You will be able to have it. So it will be your full join. It will be full join or full outer join. But I want to get a pure left anti. That means I need to get only unmatched data from the left table. So you need to go choose left anti, only unmatched data from the left table. That is the employee table, right? You go try to see this is unmatched data with the employee left anti department. So unmatched data from the employee table. These two people does not have any department names. When you expand the table, you will be able to see null, null, null. Because if you don't have any data, it will be blank. Blank will be null. These two people does not have any departments. These are bench guys, bench people. Now the next one. I want to click on this. Now take employee table and a department table, right anti. Left hand I have taken, right anti means from the right table unmatched data. Why OK is not enabled? You need to choose the common column. Chosen. Now this will be your employee right anti. Okay, with the department. Unmatched data from the department table will come. You go expand this column. So you have two departments where no employees are working for this. Because this is null data, what you need to do, you need to simply say remove other columns. So you will be able to identify these are the departments where employees are not recruited. You can also go. So remaining things you just remove it. So simply take the names, remove other columns. Clear? So Anushka and Srinivas, these two people are unmatched data from the employee table. Like that, you should be able to get all the data. Okay. Now the last one will be cross join. So where is cross join? I go here. So I take employee table, I take a department table. What is the cross join? Number of rows in the first table multiplied by number of rows in the second table. So that is what is the point. But do we have a cross join here? You just verify. Is there anywhere cross join available? You don't have any cross join here. But how do you get a cross join? Cross join will be number of rows in the first table multiplied by number of rows in the second table. You don't have a cross join at all. So if you wanted to work with the cross join, what you need to do, you have to do one trick. Go to department table, go to add column, click on add custom column, add one column called ID and value is equivalent to 1. So you will be able to get 1 here, right? Same thing you need to repeat. Click on employee table, go to add column, click on custom column. So what is the column name? ID value is equivalent to 1. You will be able to get everywhere 1, right? Now what you do, click on home, go to home. Now click on merge queries as new. Now I take employee table, I take department table. I'm going to be using any join. You can use inner, outer, anything, but common column is ID and ID you should use it because number of rows multiplied by first table and second table, right? So this table matching data. This is all the data will get matched. You may take anything here. It is going to be giving you number of rows first table multiplied by second table. So you will be able to get 315 rows because in this table we have 35. In this table we have 9 rows. Okay. Use calculator. Use calculator. 35 multiplied by 9 is equivalent to 315. So these are the rows here, 315 rows. So this is your employee cross join your department. Clear, guys? Like that, you should be able to do. System is doing, you're not doing, right? System is doing everything. So this is how it's going to be working. Okay. Now I wanted to give you some quiz. Let me get the answers in tomorrow's class. What is the quiz I wanted to give? This is the first interview question. What is the question? Let us get the answers tomorrow, not today. This is the question number one. 1, 2, 3, 4 null, 1, 1, 2, 2 null null. I wanted to know number of rows in inner join, number of rows in left, right, full, and cross join. You need to write this in tomorrow's class. Not today. So tomorrow you just do the work assignment, get the answers. Tomorrow we'll discuss. Don't discuss in the Telegram group today. Don't send me your answers in my email. I don't need your answers today. Tomorrow you tell me in the chat window. Okay, this is the first question. This is the second question. I have 1, 1, 2, 2 null, 1, 1, 2, 2 null. I wanted to know number of rows in inner join, number of rows in left outer, right outer, full outer, and a cross join. Clear? Tell me these answers. These are compulsory interview questions. This is the question number 1 and 2. Question number 3 is this: 1, 1, 0, 0 null, 1, 1, 1, 0. Tell me number of rows in inner join, left, right, full, and cross join. So even though you're doing mistake, perfectly fine, because training means making more mistakes. If you don't do any mistake, that is a big mistake in your life, right? If somebody is saying my cousin has never done any mistake, or my brother has not done any mistake, my daughter has not done any mistake, means that is a big crime in this world. People have to do some mistakes in their life, otherwise it is not a life at all. Clear? So training means doing a lot of mistakes. Clear? So remember that point. So question number 4, -22, 0, -22, 1, 2 null, 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 0, 0, 1, -22, 5. I wanted to know the number of rows in inner, outer, cross, and everything. So tomorrow you tell me answers, not today. And don't discuss these answers in the Telegram group or in the WhatsApp or emails. Nowhere you have to discuss. Take your time, and tomorrow morning we'll connect. Everybody has to answer, whether it's right, wrong, it doesn't matter. I'll give you my solutions in tomorrow's class, but try to implement by today or tomorrow by latest. So fifth question is this: 0, 0, 0 -89 -1 null. This question is asked recently in IBM or Cognizant, I think, to one of our students. 1 - 1 null, 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 0, 0, 3. Right? So this is the question number 5. Question number 6 is 0, null, 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 null. This is also asked in Accenture interview recently to one of our students. Clear? So these are the quiz questions or interview questions. You must answer them tomorrow. I will be able to give my solutions as well. Watch the video, pause it, take it and write it in your, take the pen and paper and try to write all matching data, unmatched data. If you're stuck somewhere, means you're able to learn. If you're not getting stuck anywhere, that means you're not learning anything, right? If you're stuck somewhere, then that means your brain is thinking, right? So this is the quiz for tomorrow. So any other questions you have? Tomorrow we'll talk about what is self-join. Any questions? Hope you're able to enjoy, guys.